I'm having some difficulty compiling a C++ program that I've written. This program is very simple and, to the best of my knowledge, conforms to all the rules set forth in the C++ standard. Here is the output I received when trying to compile this program with Visual C++ 2010. Unrecognized source file type hello world.png. Dismayed, I tried G++, but it was equally unhelpful. File format not recognized. I figured that Clang must work, since it is so highly praised for its standards conformance. File format not recognized. What have I done wrong here? Have I missed some critical part of the C++ standard? Or are all three compilers really just so broken that they can't compile this simple program? You forgot to use Comic Sans as a font. That's why it's erroring. Unfortunately, this is the only font that my hand supports. That would be very sad if I'm unable to program in C++ because of this. Your angle brackets, parentheses, braces don't seem to match very well. Try drawing them better. While I don't appreciate you making fun of my handwriting, this might be the real issue. You need to properly format your file. That means using the right colors and fonts for your code. Oh, that kind of makes sense. I have a box of 96 crayons, so I'm sure I have the correct foreground color. I'll pick up some colored construction paper tomorrow and try it out on a different color of paper. I found it helps to not write my code on my monitor's glass with a magic marker, even though it looks nice when it's really black. The screen fills up too fast, and then the people who give me a clean monitor call me names each week. A couple of my employees are chipping in to buy me one of those red pad computers with the knobs. They said that I won't need markers and I can clean the screen myself when it's full. That's why I hire the smart people. A Wacom Cintiq is much more appropriate for a manager. It's expensive and makes you feel really important. I prefer typing out STD all the time. Reminds me not to get one. You are trying to return an incorrect value at the end of the main function. C++ standard dictates that the return type of main is int, but instead you are trying to return the empty set. Usually the compiler can figure out the language itself. For instance, if the PNG is obviously drawn with crayons, the compiler will know it contains Visual Basic. If it looks like it's drawn with a mechanical pencil, it's easy to recognize the engineer at work, writing Fortran code. As you've discovered by now, C++ compilers are very picky about what they accept. Therefore the standard way to identify C++ is by the intimidation programmers add to their C++ code. To the compiler, I know where you are installed. No funny games, Capis.